Have you ever wondered how does foods look so appetizing and colorful? And how will foods look without colors? Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Ilani Farhani binti Muhammad Jafni. My course code is AS120. My chemistry subjects code is CHM131. And my chemistry lecturer is Dr. Azrinawati Muhammad Zain. And today, I will be presenting to you about chemistry in food coloring. By the end of this video, you will be able to determine connection between food coloring and chemistry, chemical ingredients in food coloring, harmless and harmful chemical ingredients in food coloring reaction in the water, types of food coloring, example of natural food coloring, and example of foods that contains food coloring. Alright, without further ado, let's start. Connection between food coloring and chemistry. Food coloring are organic compounds. Food coloring also has chromophores that work as a dye in food coloring molecules. Also, food coloring have a conjugated system and reacts to moisture, air, temperature extremes, storage conditions, and light, which will be explained in more detail throughout the video. Chemical ingredients in food coloring. Most of synthetic dyes contain petroleum or crude oil. For the colors, only 7 synthetic colors were approved by the US Food and Drug Administration, which include brilliant blue FCF, blue, indigo tint, indigo, fast green FCF, turquoise, erythrocene, pink, Allura red AC, red, tartrazine, yellow, and sunset yellow FCF, orange. And for the artificial food coloring, the main ingredient is coal tar. Do you know that so many artificial food coloring was made in the lab? But the US Food and Administration only allows 7 colors because of human safety, and only 7 of them are suitable to be used in foods. Harmless and harmful chemical ingredients in food coloring. US Food and Drug Administration (FDA) and the European Food Safety Authority (EFSA) have made sure that dangerous or harmful ingredients to be reduced or just get rid of it. They only approve people to use certain artificial food coloring that is guaranteed safe. So, for harmless ingredients, example includes petroleum or crude oil, brilliant blue FCF, indigo tint, fast green FCF, erythrocene, Allura red AC, tartrazine, sunset yellow FCF, and coal tar. And for harmful ingredients, example includes lead and mercury. But lead and mercury are safe with only a little amount contained in the food coloring. Other than that, red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6 have been found to be contaminated with benzodiene that can cause cancer or other carcinogens. Next, blue 1, red 40, yellow 5, and yellow 6 can cause hypersensitivity reaction. All these harmful ingredients can also cause hyperactivity, including ADHD, behavioral changes like irritability and depression, hives and asthma, and tumor growth. But don't worry, FDA and EFSA have banned these ingredients to be used for health and human safety. Food coloring reaction in the water. The energy in the hot water is more than cold water.
So, the molecules in hot water are moving faster than cold water. This situation can lead to how fast the food coloring mixes with the water. In conclusion, food coloring in the hot water mixes faster than in the cold water.
Types of food coloring. There are 4 types of food coloring. 1. Liquid gel dye. 2. Gel paste dye. 3. Natural food colorings. And 4. Powdered dye. Example of natural food coloring. Food coloring not only have artificial and synthetic coloring, there is more healthy ingredients that can be used as food coloring. For example, the color pink made by strawberries and raspberries, red made by beets and tomato, orange made by carrots, paprika, and sweet potato, yellow made by saffron and turmeric, green made by matcha and spinach, blue made by red cabbage plus baking soda and also butterfly pea, purple made by purple sweet potato, blueberries, brown made by coffee, tea, and cocoa, black made by activated charcoal, squid ink. Some of the most common ones are carotenoids, chlorophyll, anthocyanin, and turmeric. Example of foods that contains food coloring. Food coloring also used in our cooking or in our daily meals. For example, cupcakes, nasi kerabu, candies, yogurt, turmeric fried chicken, chicken in spicy tomato sauce, ice cream, and sambal. How does food coloring react with surrounding? As I said earlier, food coloring do reacts to moisture, air, temperature extremes, storage conditions, and light. All of these factors can cause a significant color loss on the color of the foods. So, to avoid color loss or to make foods look appetizing for a long time, we have to store and keep the foods in the right place, such as dry, room temperature space, and store it in the container with tightly closed lid. In conclusion, food coloring do related to chemical reaction or chemistry. A lot of things can be explored or learned in chemistry of food coloring. Connection between food coloring and chemistry, chemical ingredients in food coloring, harmless and harmful chemical ingredients in food coloring reaction in the water, types of food coloring, example of natural food coloring, an example of foods that contains food coloring have been explained. That's all from me. I hope that all the information that I shared about chemistry in food coloring would be useful and was delivered clearly. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.